Hey guys, it's Sarah. I have another haul. This one is a Kindle haul. So these are books I have put on my Kindle recently, and they're all Netgalley books. That's all that I've been downloading lately, but there's a good amount. Publishers have been very generous in both books that I have requested, which haven't been as much. I haven't been requesting quite as much. And I do have some that are still pending, but I've gotten approved for a couple of them, and then majority of these are books that the publishers reached out to me and gave me pre-approved links for them, which is great. So if I was interested, I would go ahead and download them, especially if they say in the email that they are not sending out physical copies. They're only doing Netgalley, and I really want to read it. I will download the Netgalley and have that. So, but I have 12, which is a good amount. And you guys, I'm going to really have to hunker down on my Netgalley next year, I think. I'm probably going to have a Netgalley goal next year because my percentage just keeps going down and down and down because I just keep downloading them, and I have not read a Netgalley book in a while. So not good. But yeah. Okay, so I have 12 books. Here is what I downloaded recently. Okay, the first one is one that is actually being re-released because it was originally self-published and now it has been picked up by Tor, which is awesome. And that is Legends and Lattes. This is by Travis Baldree. This is being called a cozy fantasy. It is about, I believe, an orc, I want to say, who is ready to retire, doesn't want to be in wartime situations anymore. She's just kind of done with all that. She wants to retire and open up her own coffee shop. And I've heard it's so just cozy and charming, and people are absolutely loving it. And Tor is going to be publishing it traditionally, which is awesome for him. So they are re-releasing it. It's coming out in November. They put it up on Netgalley. I was sent a pre-approved link for it, and I snatched it up so quickly because this is definitely one that I would like to read. So that one is coming out in November. The next one also comes out in November, and that is The Luminaries. This is by Susan Dennard, and this is a new young adult fantasy book from this author. I have not read anything by her yet. She has a couple of series. The one series that I do have on my shelves is the Truth Witch series that I really do want to read. I just haven't picked any of it up yet. But this is a new one coming from her. And this one is also kind of following witches. It follows this young girl who his family has been kind of shunned by her town. However, their town is surrounded by a forest that is told to have like monsters and demons and everything in it that can attack the town. But there is a group called the Luminaries that helps protect the town from these things that are in the forest. And our main character, Winnie, just wants to be part of that to kind of prove to the town that her family does not deserve to be shunned and that they can do good things and they can protect this town and that they belong. So you're kind of going through all that. So sounds good. It comes out in November. Okay, the next one I have actually is already out. It came out in August, and that is Luck and Last Resorts by Sarah Grunder Ruiz. Now, this is actually, I just found out, is a companion book to another one that I want to say is called Love, Lists, and Fancy Ships. That's what it is. And that is one that I have seen the cover of a whole bunch, and I've seen some people reading it and enjoying it. And so I was like, oh, interesting. And then I actually ended up downloading this one because I got it in an email, and I was like, oh, that sounds cute, not realizing that it was a companion one to this one. And I was like, oh, shoot. So do I need to read the first one? Probably not. Will I? Probably. Because I'm one of those people. I need to read a series in order if I have it. So yeah, we are going to see about all that. But this one is following a woman who works on a luxury cruise yacht, I believe. And she has had something happen in her past as far as a romance that just left her devastated, and she's just said, I'd never again type thing. And there is someone that is hired as a chef to come onto this yacht and work with her as well. And he is an old flame of hers. So it's a little bit of a second chance romance type thing while she's running from her past, that kind of stuff. So it sounded really cute. thought it would be like maybe a really good summary type of read, but I think I do want to read the first one first. So I'll have to get my hands on that one. But that one is out already. So if you read the first one and you liked it, there's a second one now. Okay, the next one came out in July. So this one is also audio released. That is The Kingdoms of Savannah by George Dawes Green. This is definitely one that I requested because I love the cover and it's set in Savannah, Georgia, which I will read anything set in Savannah, Georgia. I love that city. It is so beautiful there. And this one is definitely kind of a power, like the power players of Savannah and them kind of pulling their strings. And I think it's going to be pretty political. And I'm sure there's going to be lots of, secret stuff happening and maybe there's some deaths. I don't really fully know absolutely everything. I haven't looked too deep into it. I just kind of saw some of the taglines and went, yes, I want to read that. And then I requested it. So would love to do that as soon as I pick it up. Okay, this next one comes out in January, and that is The House in the Pines by Anna Reyes. Love this cover very much. Abandoned House in the Woods. Yes, please. That's all I need to know. I'm not kidding. Like, that's all I need to know. I didn't look too far into this one either. I'm tending to not look too far into things because I'm tired of getting spoiled for some of the books that I'm reading. But Abandoned House. Yes. Okay, the next one comes out in February, and that is Lovely Girls by Margot Hunt. I recently read a book by Margot Hunt that I really enjoyed, and so I definitely want to read some more from her as well. And this is going to be her newest one coming out. And this one is actually set in the same town that the last one I read from her was. The last one I read was For Better or Worse. And this is actually set in the same town. It's not going to follow the same characters, but it's the same Florida seaside setting that one was into. And this is going to be a group of friends, very pretty, very popular, hiding all sorts of secrets. Here for the drama. Okay, the next one also comes out in January, Lost in the Moment and Found by Shauna McGuire. Did I download the latest book in a series that I have not even touched yet? Absolutely. Is it far into the series? Yeah. Do I want to read it? Yes, absolutely. So this is the newest one in the Home for Wayward Children series by Shauna McGuire. This is the fantasy series that follows children who end up in going through a portal to other worlds like Narnia, Wonderland, things like that, where they are transported to another place and then they come back into the real world and they have a hard time acclimating. And so the Home for Wayward Children is a place where they can go for refuge and to seek that comfort. It's almost like counseling, if you will, and helping them get reacclimated to the real world after they have been somewhere magical like that. And so each book in this novella series is following different characters who go into different areas and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely want to read this series. I haven't picked it up yet, but I believe I have them all. I know I got some free ebook downloads through Tor, which was very generous. So I believe I have them all, including now this newest one coming out in January. So I just need to get on that. They're all on my Kindle. So yeah. Okay, this next one comes out in October, and that is Sign Here by Claudia Lux. This, I believe, follows a man who dies, but his life sentence after his death is to work for the devil. I don't know if he works for the devil or if he's just guarding the gates of hell, maybe something like that. Something to do with the devil, something about hell, and he's supposed to protect it or something like that. It sounded like a ton of fun. I got a automatic link to go ahead and download it. So yeah, it just sounds like a good time. The next one comes out in September, and that is The Best Friend by Jessica Fellows. This is about two friends who meet and they become very close very quickly. But obviously you don't know a whole lot about that other person. There's going to be secrets. There's going to be, who is this person really? Are they actually dangerous? All that good drama stuff. Okay, next one comes out in December. This is The Widowmaker by Hannah Morrissey. I believe this is a follow-up to her first book, which was called Hello Transcriber, which I've heard really, really good things about. And this is the follow-up to that. So I don't know a whole lot about it just because I haven't read the first one yet. So I don't want to go into the synopsis of this one and maybe potentially spoil myself. So I'm not sure if it's like a direct sequel or if it's a companion. I'm not going to look too far into it. So I do want to read Hello Transcriber first, which I need to get my hands on. And then I can go into this one. But I love the cover and I've heard good things. This next one, guys, comes out in April. That is The Soulmate by Sally Hepworth. Okay, again, cover. Beautiful. I have not read anything by Sally Hepworth yet, but I'm hearing good things. So I definitely want to. And this one sounds so good. So this follows a couple who live in a cottage that overlooks a cliff, and it's like their dream home, and they're living there. However, this cliff and this coastal area at the bottom of it are known for being a place where people end their lives. So a lot of people will go to this specific place to jump. And the husband in this couple who live in this house has become a person who goes to help these people and to literally talk them off the ledge and to help them and to prevent them from doing this. So that's kind of something that he takes upon himself to do. However, until he doesn't. So someone does jump, and when it is revealed that he knew the victim, questions start to become, did this person actually jump or did he push them? So that becomes the question. And yeah, it sounds really good. I'm very excited to read this one. Okay, and the last one I just got, and I just got an email offering it to me, and like physical ARCs aren't even close to being available yet. So they were sending out digital ones to reviewers. And so I jumped on this one. This is called The Summer Girls by Kate Bishop. And this one is about a woman who is grown. She's living her life, but she keeps fixating on something that happened to her in her teens when she was vacationing in Greece. And this man that she had basically an affair with, he was much older than her. But it was just one of those things where it was a very different lifestyle there. And she just became enamored with it and kind of got carried away and acted like she would never act at home and kind of maybe became a little bit obsessed with this man. So fast forward, she is now older, living her life away from Greece, but something about it is pulling her back, and she wants to go back and possibly find this man and reunite with some people that she spent time with there. So I think there's going to be some like what happened back then versus what's happening now versus like where is this going to take her in her life type thing? And is she going to come to terms with some stuff? So yeah, I'm very excited to read this one. Okay, that is it. Those are all the books that I have downloaded from Netgalley recently. Need to get on it. Need to get on it. What do you guys think? Have you read any of the books I've talked about? Because some of them are currently released. Did any of them stand out to you that you think I should read soon? Let me know. And that's going to be it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.